Okay, went backpacking Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Went home, got some sleep. I'm back here Monday, and we're gonna go little Jimmy. Lorraine, she's never backpacked before. I thought this was Luis's friend from school. In the pic, I thought that's who I was talking to, but she wanted to go backpacking, so she's using my ULA. That's probably about 25 pounds. It's got some great stuff in it, and here, show what I've got here. Besides for my camera, look in here, you can see. Besides for my camera, I've got 65, got about 50 pounds in it. And then since this is little Jimmy, we're allowed to cook. In here I've got some charcoal and oranges. Loaned my truck and poles to somebody, haven't got them back yet. So she's using my one spare and I'm using a handcrafted, found along the trail. So little Jimmy this weekend, or this week. We're roughly a little over a mile in. Got up into the trees. What do you think? Is it what you expected?
No.
A little harder than you expected.
Yes.
Hey, but you'll be able to tell your daughter you made it.
Okay.
Well, we're here, little Jimmy.
You can just click on that one.
And it looks like we're the only ones with this view. Look at this. Look at that. This is the best view, huh?
Yes.
Let's grab this one. I'll drop my pack, run back down and get yours.
Okay.
We're actually able to fit the Zeus 2, Eureka Zeus 2. It's an old tent, but it was one of my favorite two-man backpacking tents. Quick and easy to set up, right?
Yes.
And you don't necessarily have to stake it out, except for the front. So you can pick it up and move it. We got it to fit inside of here to block that wind. That wind comes in like it did the other day. It's like 50 mile an hour gusts. We're supposed to sleep at the heads at this end, but with the angle, we're gonna sleep at the heads at that end. But there's a vent back there, and there's vents on the side. So we got 2 Thermarest Pros, fleece blanket, a Cat Meow 20, an overquilt, what's the name of that company? A hammock gear overquilt, 20 degree, I think it's called a burrow, but I got 3 ounces of overstuffing in it. So, and I got the Costco quilt to go over both of us. So with the wind, the snow, we'll be fine. Maybe a little overkill, but being her first time, I didn't want it to be her last time. Got the camp chair, trail sling. That's an old one. That's by GSI, I believe. GCI Outdoors. They don't make these anymore, but I did see 2 of them. I think they're still for sale on either Craigslist or eBay. I think the guy's way out in Needles though. 30 bucks for both, but he's way out in Needles, I believe. We got everything put in the tent, and check this out. Little Jimmy's got some new bear boxes. Each camp has its own bear box now. They must have had a lot of problems with bears. But pretty neat. So you won't believe what we have for meals. You're just not gonna believe it. She's like, you know, there's just 2 of us, right? But wait till you see what we're getting with water with. She's bringing those 2 water bottles, Nalgene. I'm bringing a cook set and a wash basin. We're gonna take the mile walk down to Little Jimmy Springs. Actually, it's a little bit less, but we're gonna go all the way to Islip Saddle. So Windy Gap, so she can see the view. So over here, we're gonna leave this in the refrigerator, chilling. We've got lemonade, oranges off my dad's tree at home, and some wine. Chilling. We're off to Little Jimmy Spring. This is an awesome campground. Look at that. I remember seeing that tent in a copy of Boy's Life or something way back. The tent was brand new. And then if you're local to the Angeles Crest Forest over here, at all the ranger stations they used to have this magazine that came out 3 or 4 times a year. The closest ranger station around here that had it was the big, I'll remember the name of it. There's a station over there in Wrightwood. I'll think of it in a little while. But they had a copy of it, and you go in there and pick it up for free or leave a donation. And that tent made the cover when it came out, and I always wanted that tent. I ended up getting that tent. Used it for years. My daughter and I used it, and it's been with me ever since. And now we're using it. It's still working. The Big Pine Ranger Station. That's the name of it. Right across from the skiers aren't. They're rarely open these days. So here we are, Windy Gap. Up there, there's a fire lookout, an old abandoned one. I have one called the End of Summer Meetup. It's on there. That was a great video. Great time had by all. Over this side is the Crystal Lake. There's the reservoir way down there, center of the screen. Crystal Lake's almost all dried up. Over there, you can't even see any water at this time. Crystal Lake Cafe is down there, center of the screen, and the trail going down. Martin and I did this one time. It was so cold, we come up here, there's a bottle of water right there, frozen solid, and all these trees had icicles out, some as far as 10 inches, like icicles, like carrots. This one is a cool trail. This one goes up all the way down along. The thing comes down somewhere over there in that area. Pacific Crest Trail going over to Baden-Powell on its way to Mexico. Pacific Crest Trail going through Little Jimmy where we are, just off to the right of us, to the east of us, down around, crossing the street where I parked, and on to Canada. A seat somebody carved out, a couch somebody carved out with a chainsaw. Okay, we're back at Little Jimmy Springs.
Oh, look at that! That's crazy. It's like a spring.
Got a new cook set. We're gonna break it in this time, and we're gonna use the container that it came in. We're going to use the actual cook set, and we're going to use the 2 drinking bowls to get water along with these 2. We should be good for the weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and any that spills is probably drinkable too, because this bag was clean. My bag of water. We get all the way back to the campground with that water. I step on some ice and slip and spill 3/4 of it. We still have these 2 full and 1/3 of that pot and this. We have those. We can always get more. But I got this new GSI Outdoors Dualist. It comes with 2 coffee cups, neoprene around it, and they snug inside the 2 bowls, orange and red. It's got neoprene around it. It's got a sipping thing. This fits inside there, then it all nests this high, and then that pot over there, this on it, these sporks, and it all fits together. It's pretty neat. So let's see what we got over here, overlooking the desert, Devil's Punch Bowl. Whitney's way out that way. We have some soup brewing up. Alcohol stove. think it went out. Got some dried salami. Case hobo. We're set. I brought my hobo knife instead of my Swiss knife. So to get the wine open, I stuck the fork in there. And we're trying to get it out with a fork. Looks like it's going to work though. Hobo style. Hobo style wine. Right on.
We even made that pop.
It's a water gun. It's a upside down sparklets with the cap still on it. And I put a flathead screw on there with a little bit of epoxy on the outside. Drilled a hole in a stick. Drilled the hole on the other side of the stick. Put a 1032 screw flathead on a cut off piece of stump. So it's a wine glass, or if you pick up the top, take the top off of there. It's a shot glass. Shot glass, wine glass combo.
2 for 1.
She goes.
First sip. Excellent.
A 1984, a rare year.
It's a little fruity and a little nutty, with a hint of acorn dust.
I got my batch stoves going, making some camp-made cornbread. And I got it in my MSR thing with the batch stoves cup, spacer ring, half of a package of cornmeal, an egg, 2 tablespoons of butter, a little bit of water, mix it, cap it. It's on a lid too, so it's not scorching the table. Steak and lobster, Australian lobster tails. Unfortunately, she's not feeling well. The altitude and the strain, it's her first time, so she went to lay down. Let me show you this. Look at that. Almost a complete full moon. Tomorrow night will be a full moon. So all except for that lower left hand, about 7, 8 o'clock. It's almost a full moon. Look at that. Now let me take you over here and show you the view. I wish she wasn't feeling ill. Let's see. Shut the light off. Oh wow, look at this view. Look at that. Steak and lobster dinner. And wine. Homemade cornbread. There's Victorville, Palmdale area. From the other campground over here at about headed to 3 o'clock direction over this way. You can see out the 15. Okay, I'm going to show you something. This will remind you of a ride at Disneyland. See if you can get it before I tell you. I'll give you 6 seconds to guess before I tell you what ride it is. Look at that. Let's see. Picture some crickets chirping.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, you told them. She gave it away. Yo ho. Last hike, I found a pirate skull. This hike, we're going full pirate. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. It's my old Boy Scout type candle lantern, made by Candle Lantern. I just put a stick down there, stake in that rotted log, stake in the ground, stake in the grass. Got some cornbread. Oh yeah, I gotta put those mushrooms on the steaks. And a little butter, buddy. Okay, I melted the butter on it. Now, the secret ingredient. Honey harvested off the trees right here. I jarred it and sealed it myself. There's the ring cup. Batchstoves.com. I think it's the 12. Size 12. There's a 10 and a 12. I think this is the 12. I think. Not sure. But put some honey on this and get the lobsters. Look at this. Let me go get the lobsters now. The steakages are done. Look at the lobsters. I didn't bring plates. I forgot plates. Steak and lobster. Look at that. Look at this. You can still see the smokage coming off it. Anticipation. Melted butter. Lobster. There's a guy down here camping. I'm gonna bring him a steak. Surprise of his life. Here we are. Look at that. Oh, the candle went out. Some wineage. Cheers. Mountain House.
Those Blair Witch stick things.
Well, Lorraine's in there laying down. She's chopped off with food, so I'm down here doing some Blair Witch action, yelling Josh, and there really was a Josh. Your real name, Josh, right?
Yeah, Josh.
Coincidence? I don't think so.
No.
Ancient alien theorists believe. Got some wine there too if you want wine.
You know what? I actually brought some whiskey.
Okay. Cornbread with honey butter, your steak. Lobster's mine.
Or was this yours?
This is mine.
Yeah, sit down.
Lobster's mine there. And
I just got this.
enjoy, man.
Thank you. This is amazing.
Oh, here's a knife if you want a knife.
Maybe I'll cut it and use my
Right here.
thing to... Actually, I even have a knife in my pocket. I think.
Try that cornbread first. Just taste it.
Okay, just
Tell
take
these
it
guys
out.
what it tastes like.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's got honey butter on it.
I love cornbread. And this is good. Yeah, that butter on the top.
Here, take that knife and slice you half of that lobster. Go slice half of that lobster off.
Jeez.
Better than Mountain House, huh?
I brought some crappy little like dehydrated food packs I was like excited to eat. Oh yeah, I got lobster.
Steak and lobster.
Wow.
With Josh! Lorraine, you're gonna wake up to some of those Blair Witch dolls around the tent.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is the one time I'm out yelling Josh in the woods, and there's really a Josh. Pretty cool, huh, Lorraine?
Very cool.
His real name was Josh. Now, does he really exist? Or was he just part of our imagination? I'll find out if he shows up on this video. Fire's out, it's got some snow on it. Snow from right there. we put a smoldering piece of bark in this one and a smoldering piece of bark in that one. Closed the lid, left the vent going, so it's putting out just a little bit of smoke. I figured let the bears know we're here. And let's see, the moon is now almost directly above us. There it is. Look at that. What a view. It's too bad it's cloudy. There's the desert side. And we're going to bed. Look at this. There's no wind, but if there is wind, look at this total wind block. All the way around. Look. That's cool. And inside there, got the Eureka vent, vent, vent. Front's got a vent. Pretty nice sized vestibule. Vent here. It's up off the ground there. Full closing door. And then this flips over. I'll put that candle out. And this is it. See you guys in the morning. Well, you'll see us. Okay, we'll take the camera bag in with us. Boots are staying outside. I put these 2 chairs on our side porch. In our little fortress. And she's going to charge her phone off of this lantern. I got this from Father Son Adventures in Iowa. I was there in Iowa years ago. Didn't use it all, so you can charge your phones off of this. So this is it for the night. Actually, I'll show you what the inside of the tent looks like when I get in there. Here's the inside of the Zeus 2. Hey, your feet are out. Your feet are not in your foot box. That's why you're cold. I'll fix that in a minute. She's using it as a overquilt because we got these killer 2-inch thick Thermopros underneath us, and I have this, and then we having this down overquilt goes over both of us. So we have on the bottom Tyvek, and then we have the tent, and then we have the 2 Thermopros, and then we have the fleece, and then we have the sleeping bags, and then we have the quilt. Plus with our body heat in here, it's a small, so we will totally be, let's see. Here. Oh, and right there I got my schmog holding my down jacket, my thermals. It's not cold enough for thermals, so I didn't put them on. But
I didn't put mine on either.
That's it till morning. That's so funny. I'm out in the woods yelling, Josh!
That was hilarious.
And somebody answers, and his name is Josh. It's amazing. His first backpacking trip too. His first solo backpacking trip. So he was more than happy for company and to come up and share a meal. To know somebody else is in the campground. Some banana nut bread. Bacon and eggs. Pancakes. Coffee. These are pineapple coconut pancakes. I got coffee, scrambled eggs, bacon, and these are pineapple coconut pancakes. We're gonna go down and see if Josh was real or if he was just in our minds last night. And if so, bring him some fresh banana bread, some bacon, and banana pineapple pancakes. Oh, the syrup. Oh, it's in my pocket.
Well,
We-
pack it up, and
we-
we got some food for you.
You guys are too nice.
I know we are.
He is real. We didn't imagine him.
I wasn't a ghost at night. How's your banana bread?
Nice to meet you, Josh. I'm Lorraine. Nice to meet you.
That Josh guy said he's gonna come up here and take over this camp for tonight. So we're leaving him a homegrown orange, a G7, and half of a barefoot Moscato. We're headed down. Pack, her pack, trash. We're out of the forest, and you come down to this. The highway's just on the other, you can see a piece of it right through that tree. The highway's just on the other side of this. We'll get a look at Highway 39, the top part here. It's a nice hike, but one time as a group we parked at the Crystal Lake side at the gate at the top, and we hiked the entire thing. Had a picnic on this side. We hiked back, and a couple of cars were at our cars and trucks and smashing out the windows, grabbing stuff. So, and that was on a Saturday about noon. So it's just not a safe place to park, unfortunately. But you can park at this side, go the other way. It's a neat hike. If you're into this area, it's worth doing. It's worth looking at. You can even take a bicycle. This is where you'd be walking. That road there. From Highway 2 all the way down to Highway 39, which goes down to Azusa, which goes over the road, over the hill, turns into Beach Boulevard, goes down to Huntington Beach. Oh, you can see Catalina.
Oh, you sure can.
Look at it, you can see two harbors real good. Let's see. Where is it here?
You sure that's good?
There it is. There's two harbors. So from that point, the boat drops you off 7 miles in this direction. You will hit Parsons Landing. Avalon's at the other side. I can even see the cranes in Long Beach. The best place to get the boat for two harbors is San Pedro. Long Beach goes to Avalon first, burns up a bunch of time, Whereas if you go from San Pedro, you go directly there, and you catch the first boat. You can hike over before the noon sun has time to affect you. Nice weekend, huh? Nice
Yes.
couple days.
Beautiful.
This is just a little bit east of Islip Saddle, right around the corner. Somebody asked me about this. I don't have any idea. So if any of you know about what this is, let us know. Look at this.
I bet you it's just some water.
It's a nice design. Little sink or something. Some kind of pipe down there. Look at the ice. Ice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, it's probably just for the water coming down to go under the road. Maybe there's a spring here. I bet back in the day this filled up and if you could jump, but if you got sucked into that, dead meat. We're dead meat. Game over, man. I think it's just for snow runoff. Inspiration Point. Who used to go to Inspiration Point? And what was his theme song? I'll give you a few minutes to think that over.